So folks, to give you an idea of the size of the pump, Don, you couldn't stand beside that, could you? Yeah, Don's not a midget, but that's a decent sized pump. Look at it. All the electrics there. Alan, did you have a Sparky on board?
Not full time.
So it was quite reliable in that area?
Yeah.
Tell me, how did you shift it here?
Oh, I dug its way here. It lives in a pond. And the pond just travels with it.
So what happened when it came from the greenstone? Oh, they just dismantled it?
Dismantled.
And did they build it here? Was it Grey River Gold, or what have they called themselves?
Grey River Gold built this dredge here.
I remember at the time it was something like they were going to spend $40 million US,
Yeah.
some massive figure. And then Alan Birchfield snuck up behind him and clearly bought it at the right price. There's another internal winch there, a crane I should say.
Every area of the dredge is serviced with a crane. That's the port winches.
Oh, yes, they've got winches on obviously both sides.
Yep.
You could have a party in here.
Yes.
You probably have occasionally.
No.
No. Folks, it's very hard for me to tell you how big it is. This thing is huge. You know, there's been millions invested in it, and it's created millions of dollars of wealth for the West Coast and for New Zealand. How many ounces would you dig in a year?
We used to do about 5,000 ounces a year.
So 5 threes, that's $15 million, isn't it? Is it at today's rate? Oh, gosh, you should have a gold hat on, not a bloody orange one.
But they spent most of it.
Oh, we all do. It's life. And so this is where the winch is,
Yep.
and they're onto some form of dead weight over there that allows them to.
There's a dead man dug into the ground,
Right, gotcha.
which I moved. As the dredge moves ahead, we move the dead man ahead.
And is this where the bucket line?
Yep, we can have a look down into where the buckets are going up.
Oh, I've got some buckets there. Oh, they're still.
Nice with your car.
Oh, look at this. Now, once again, folks, these buckets, they'd be 5 foot across, I reckon, or a metre and a half or something. Would they be on?
They actually hold about half a cubic metre.
Okay. The cutting edges on them, are they a problem? Is that something that?
That's the wear point.
Yep.
The lip, which we have to replace periodically. Some of them are riveted and some have been welded.
So who makes a bucket like that? You
Those are
obviously.
the original canary buckets.
So you don't go down to Mitre 10 to get them, do you?
No, they're cast in Malaysia. Most of them have got BK cast into them, which stands for Bradford Chem, Malaysia. Them days they made them.
How many buckets, Al? Roughly.
There's about 104 in the line at the moment.
There they go, folks. 104 buckets, all dropping half a metre into the trommel every few.
About 25 buckets a minute at full speed.
25 buckets a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you can work the sums out there, folks. And that's where we were before. And that lifts the bucket up and down.
Lifts the whole ladder.
Yeah.
All the buckets and the ladder, the structure, weigh about 500 tonne. And that's hinged from up the top.
So that 500 tonnes.
Yeah, that's just in the digging structure. The whole dredge weighs 3,500 tonne.
Oh, I was wrong, Don. I said to Don, I'm taking to show you a dredge that weighs 700 tonnes. So it weighs 3,500. Holy. Dear, dear. Folks, this is the sort of asset that will help dig New Zealand out of the hole we're in at the moment, because nothing else will. Goodness me. Funny thing is, I always wanted one of these in my garden. I could never find one. So the trouble is, with the price of gold at the moment, there's no way I'm going to get one of them.
Well, this is one of the bracing of the construction. It's the bracing.
Okay, and obviously that just keeps it all together, stops it twisting and moving.
Yep.
Ellen, is it noisy when she's pretty noisy when she's up and running?
It's noisy. It keeps the noise in though, but it is very noisy when you're working in here.
So the guys that are working here would notice.
Yeah.
You all got the protection gear on, of course, but wow.
You normally wear earplugs with earmuffs over the top. Although now there's getting quite modern acoustical earmuffs that can reduce a little of the noise.
I read something the other day, and it might have been something that you passed by me, where they alter the wave, the length of the wave or something, the sound wave,
Yeah,
and you don't hear it.
that's right.
Can you get me one of them for the missus? Oh, did I say that? Oh, sorry, Al. Oh, stop.
Camera.
Stop.
Cut that bit out.